Professional athletes are some of the highest paid people in the world, sometimes bringing home 8 to 9 figures a year. Here's a list of the top 12 highest paid athletes that will make you say, wait, what? At number 12, we have Ben Rothlisberger. Quarterback Ben Roethlisberger received a $37.5 million signing bonus with his contract extension signed in April with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big Ben won a pair of Super Bowls during his first 5 years in the NFL. He is one of 13 starting quarterbacks to win multiple Super Bowls. He's earned $230 million in salary from the Steelers since being selected number 11 overall in the 2004 NFL Draft. At number 11, we have Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods roared back in 2018 with his first PGA Tour win in 5 years when he captured the Tour Championship. His 2019 win at the Masters was his first major title in 11 years and 15th overall, inching him closer to Jack Nicklaus' record of 18. Woods has earned $1.4 billion from sponsors since he turned pro in 1986. He signed an exclusive multi-year global content partnership with Discovery's Golf TV in 2018. Head-to-head matches are expected as part of the deal. TaylorMade and Woods released their first co-created set of irons in 2019. It is the first signature club for Woods. Number 10 is Kevin Durant. Durant left millions on the table with 3 straight undervalued contracts with the Warriors, the most recent of which paid $30 million in 2018 and 19. After exercising his option to test free agency, Durant left the Warriors to sign a 4-year deal with the Brooklyn Nets worth up to $164 million. The 10-time All-Star banks $35 million from sponsors, but he's also invested in more than 30 companies, including Postmates and in the investing app Acorns. In 2018, the Kevin Durant Charity Foundation announced a $10 million commitment to bring the college track academic programs to his Maryland hometown. Number 9, Steph Curry. The 2-time MVP signed the NBA's first $200 million contract in 2017. He's had the league's top salary the past 2 seasons. In 2017, Curry formed a new company, SC30, which manages his investments, brand partnerships, and philanthropic ventures. Curry is among the world's most marketable athletes, and recent additions to his sponsorship roster include Palm and Rakuten. Curry's production company, Unanimous Media, has a development deal with Sony Pictures. His company's first movie, Breakthrough, was released in April. It's based on a book by Joyce Smith titled The Impossible. At number 8, LeBron James. 4-time NBA MVP LeBron James joined the Los Angeles Lakers in 2018 under a 4-year, $153 million contract. He has the NBA's top endorsement portfolio, as well as his own production company, Spring Hill Entertainment, and media company, Uninterrupted. James teamed up with Cindy Crawford, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Lindsey Vonn in 2018 to launch Ladder, a health and wellness company. The LeBron James Family Foundation opened its first elementary school in 2018 and plans to spend $41 million to send kids to college. James and his partners own 14 Blaze Pizza franchises in Chicago and 7 in South Florida. He is also an investor and paid endorser for the company. Number 7, Aaron Rodgers. Last August, Rodgers signed a then-record 4-year contract worth $134 million. His base salary in 2019 was $20 million. In 2018, Rodgers purchased a minority ownership stake in the NBA's Milwaukee Bucks. He launched a $50 million venture and growth stage fund with Roth Capital in 2019. Rodgers is a general partner along with Nate Rabe and Byron Roth. Rodgers is a 7-time Pro Bowler and 2-time MVP winner. His career passer rating is the highest in NFL history. Rodgers is the fastest ever quarterback to reach 300 passing touchdowns, accomplishing the feat in 144 games. He's 10th all-time with 338 total. Number 6, Russell Wilson. In April 2019, the Seahawks signed Wilson to a 4-year, $140 million contract extension that made him the NFL's highest paid player. The 6-time Pro Bowler is the CEO of brand management firm West to East Empire, which has spawned 2 production companies. Wilson, who was drafted by the Colorado Rockies in 2010, is an investor in the Portland Diamond Project, which aims to bring an MLB team to Oregon. Wilson led the Seattle Seahawks to the team's first and only Super Bowl championship in the 2013 and 14 season. Number 5, Roger Federer. The greatest men's tennis player of all time briefly returned to the number 1 ranking in 2018, becoming the oldest man by more than 3 years to do it. Federer has won $124 million in prize money in his career, but the total is dwarfed by his off-court earnings from appearances and endorsements. His $86 million in off-court earnings from partners like Credit Suisse, Mercedes-Benz, and Rolex are well ahead of any other athlete. He shows no sign in slowing down as a marketing force. Japanese apparel brand Uniqlo locked him up in 2018 with a 10-year, $300 million deal. His eponymous foundation has raised more than $40 million and educated 1 million children in Africa since its launch. Number 4, Canelo Alvarez. Streaming service DAZN committed $365 million in 2018 to lock up the next 11 fights of boxing's biggest pay-per-view star. Alvarez pocketed roughly $50 million combined for his first 2 fights on DAZN, but should earn at least $35 million per fight in the future. Boxing fans are clamoring for a third showdown between Canelo and Gennady GGG Golovkin. Their first fight was declared a draw, and Alvarez narrowly won the second. Both fights generated more than 1 million pay-per-view buys. The Canelo GGG fights were the first U.S. boxing matches not involving Mayweather or Pacquiao to register more than 1 million buys since 2002. Number 3, Neymar. Neymar is on a 5-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain through June of 2022, worth $350 million in salary. His transfer from Barcelona to PSG stands as the most expensive in the world at $263 million, which the French club paid in full ahead of his signing. The Brazilian is the second most popular athlete on social media with more than 200 million followers on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Neymar was found guilty of avoiding taxes between 2011 and 2013 and paid a $1.2 million fine in 2016. Neymar lost Brazil's national team captaincy after hitting a fan in the stands after PSG's loss in the French Cup. Number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo joined Juventus in 2018 after 9 years with Real Madrid. He took a pay cut with his 4-year deal worth $64 million annually. Within 24 hours of release, Juventus sold 520,000 Ronaldo jerseys worth over $60 million. He has won FIFA's Player of the Year 5 times and is the all-time leading goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League. The Portuguese star is the most followed athlete on social media with nearly 400 million total followers. In January, Ronaldo agreed to a $21 million fine for tax evasion between 2010 and 2014. At number 1, we have Lionel Messi. Since his Barcelona debut in 2003, Messi has played 687 matches for his club, scored 603 goals, and won 33 club titles, including 10 La Liga titles. His current Barcelona contract is through 20 and 21 and pays him over $80 million annually. He also has a lifelong deal with Adidas. He has been awarded FIFA's Player of the Year 5 times and won the European Golden Shoe for top scorer on the continent, a record 6 times. In 2016, he was convicted of tax fraud in Spain for avoiding income tax between 2007 and 2009. His 21-month sentence was cut to a $250,000 fine.